New year, new logo, new everything. But guess what? We got new heat for you, Aladdin and Deja Perez. It's time to run that back. Oh my goodness. Natalia Bryant pays tribute to her dad and tells people how to deal with difficult times. Speaking of difficult times, is Reebok under some type of hardship? And we got two contenders for the Go Hard Award. Oh, it's gonna be fun. 21, let's go. Run it. Happy New Year. Deja, I missed you. I haven't seen you since last year.
I ain't seen you since last year.
Well, listen, I definitely think we can all agree that the year 2020 was one for the ages.
For 2020?
2020 was definitely one for the ages. So I think we should start off 2021 with a positive message.
Okay.
Some good juju. So who else should we get to start off the show than Pastor Deion Sanders?
Pastor Prime.
Pastor Prime has a message for you, and I think we should run that.
Hey, before you go to bed, I want you to ponder this thought. What's going to make you better? What's going to make you more productive? What's going to get you closer to where you want to be? You got to think about that. Devise a plan and go get it. It's your time, baby. This is your year. Let's do this. Truth.
Period.
I love it. Period. Hey, you know what? A lot of people saying, look, don't come into 2021 saying this your year. You know, just walk in slowly.
Don't touch anything. Don't break anything. We're not sure if we want to keep it.
Look, but I think that's a great way to start off the year. So shout out to Deion Sanders for that. And someone that started off the year paying tribute to their father and just explaining how to deal with difficult times. Natalia Bryant opens up on her IG just about some of her favorite moments and memories with her father.
She was doing an IG live and people were asking her questions, and they asked her to post a picture of like, what's your highest point, like your highest moment. And that's why she posted a picture of her sister. They also asked, what's your favorite moment with your dad? And then she posted up this picture, which is super sweet because that was actually shot in Italy. And she said like walking with my dad in Italy was her favorite moment, which is heartbreaking in and of itself. Somebody also then asked her to say at your lowest, but no one knew. And she decided to write an answer instead of actually posting a picture. And she said, I wasn't going to do this one, but I thought it was important to share because you never know what someone is going through, like problems of their own. I genuinely think that it is so important to find your close circle of trusted people and be able to vocalize your feelings to them when you are ever down or not feeling like yourself. This is also a lot easier said than done, but just know that you are never alone. This is something I have learned throughout this year and still continue to work at with the help of close family and friends.
I think that's so powerful because as we saw in 2020, a lot of people lost people that were close to them. So I know that was very impactful and helped a lot of people, especially her, you know, her still trying to feel the emotions of losing her father and her sister.
And so the anniversary is coming up on January 26th. It's literally around the corner. And ironically, she was, you know, the other week, I'm not sure if we talked about it, but Sierra and Vanessa and all of their kiddies went skiing, right? But it looks like Natalia had a finger injury and Kobe's old trainer is the one that helped like make sure that her pinky finger and wrist were okay and not broken. And it's super cute.
Yeah, well, man, continue prayers out to the Bryant family, you know, and for everyone that is going through hard times, you know, we definitely sympathize with you, and definitely glad she opened up and to share that piece of advice. And speaking of hard times, Reebok might be falling on some hard times, but who may be coming to the rescue? Master P.
And former NBA Baron Davis.
Yeah, so they're in talks of possibly purchasing Reebok for $2.4 billion.
Which seems a little low to me, does it not? Like $2.4 billion seems a little low?
I don't know. I'm not really sure where their stock is, but, you know, to see that it might become, you know, a Black-owned situation.
So that's what Master P, like when the announcement first came out, they were like, I want it to be a Black-owned company. It's essentially for us, by us, but with a major brand. And that's revolutionary, honestly.
It is. And I'm really excited to see, you know, how they can possibly transcend that and make Reebok maybe bigger than what it is now.
So speaking of Reebok, right? So you know that Allen Iverson back in 1996 came out with the question.
Yeah.
So there was actually I don't know if you want to call it, it's not really an anniversary edition, but he re-released the question December 15th, 2020.
Called it the Slay? Oh, I see why. Okay.
Fire.
Wow.
Fire.
It definitely looks like Santa's sleigh. I see it there.
It does. Okay. And the thing is that, you know, it pays homage to, it literally is the old question.
Yeah.
Just remixed for 2020. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that they've stayed consistent with it. They didn't try to go too far. They kept the original structure, the foam bottoms. You know what I mean? Like, I think they really did it justice.
Hey, listen, shout out to AI because he's still getting those Reebok checks.
So let me tell you, this is the most, whoever Allen Iverson had in his circle when they were negotiating this Reebok deal back in like 94, 5, whenever it was, they were genius because the way that they structured this plan was that Allen Iverson, instead of a regular endorsement where he would get like a lump sum or whatever, they structured it that he basically gets like X number of dollars, $800,000 a year, whatever it is per year. And then the rest of the $32 million went into a trust for Allen Iverson, which he can't touch until he's 55. And then, but so he can live off of the annuity of it. So I think he gets like $1 million a year from the trust. But when he's 55 is when he'll be able to like really access stuff. But it's genius if you think about how people blow through their money.
Yeah.
This was structured so that he would never truly be broke. He would never, you know, it was thought out. Genius.
You know, I'm going to speak it into existence. We're going to have to get AI on Run That Back because we're going to get him to talk about this and how this deal came about. And I would love to just talk about the anniversary of the question. I think that would be super dope. So we're going to speak that into the atmosphere in 2021. But, you know, Iverson played with Melo, who is now number 14 on the all-time NBA scores leaders.
And he's in good company because, of course, the top spot is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay. Then there's Karl Malone, LeBron James in third.
Karl Malone? I wouldn't expect him to be number 2.
Karl Malone is such an interesting character because he like put on for Utah in a way that I don't think anyone ever has.
Absolutely. Him and John Stockton. Oh, those two were crazy.
Like he opened up his own body shops and stuff, like Fix Your Car body shop. It's crazy.
Yeah, all types of businesses. He has like a ranch in Utah and is doing amazing things.
Super bananas. Okay, so Karl Malone is 2. LeBron is 3. Kobe's 4. Mike Jordan is 5. Dirk Nowitzki is in 6th place. Don't sleep on Dirk Nowitzki, please and thank you. Wilt Chamberlain is 7. Shaq is number 8. Moses Malone is 9. Elvin Hayes is number 10. Hakeem Olajuwon is 11.
The dream. Nice.
Oscar Robertson is 12. Dominique Wilkins is number 13. And I'm not going to lie, back in the day, I was a huge Dominique Wilkins fan. What he did for the Atlanta Hawks is bananas. All right. And then, of course, Carmelo Anthony's at 14. Tim Duncan is 15. Paul Pierce, 16. John Havlicek. Did I say that right?
I think so. Maybe.
Okay, we'll go with it. Kevin Garnett, whom I also was a huge fan of back in the day.
Oh, you know what? I think the funniest story, since we're talking about Melo, is when they were trash talking and KG told Melo that his wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. Bruh.
Out of pocket.
Melo was about to give him the hands.
That was basically ether. Like that was a modern day ether. Don't do that. There's certain lines you don't cross.
Thanks to that. Like, come on, bruh. Like, really? That's trash talking to the utmost.
Them's fighting words.
Facts.
Facts. Okay. So Vince Carter's 19, Alex English is 20, Reggie Miller's 21, Jerry West is 22, Patrick Ewing 23, Ray Allen 24, and Allen Iverson leads out the bottom 25th. Although Kevin Durant is on his heels because he's had over 23,000 points in his career.
Yeah, no, we definitely will see KD rise very quickly. I think he's going to have an amazing season. It's already off to a hot start, you know, with his new team, the Nets. And just really looking forward to seeing these guys continue to grow, man. Of course, we know Melo going to keep doing his thing in Portland.
Yeah.
So, hey, congrats to him. So you know what time it is, Deja.
What?
Your favorite part of the show. Time for the Go Hard Award.
I love the award so much because it's this big. What we got?
We had 2 contenders stepping in the ring.
Oh, this is new. Okay.
Listen, you know, quarantine got people feeling lonely. There's no fans in the stands, but this individual, aka Soccer Dog, decided that he said, you know what? I'm lonely and I'm ready to play. Run it.
Descargó para Ramiro Vaca, para Godoy y se lleva la zapatina. Miren en qué termina esta historia del perrito con la zapatina cuando viene el remate a las manos.
El Can, que además es
Muy
todo cariñoso, todo tierno. Miren,
y juguetón.
no lo van a sacar así fácilmente. Yo quiero participar del partido, déjenme aquí, quiero que me vean en la televisión. Ramiro, nada de movimiento en el banco de suplentes de Die Strongest, ¿no? Y eso que es visible, además, el cansancio en los hombres de Nacional Potosí. Ya prácticamente están resignando cualquier posición de poder llegar a la igualdad.
Oh, I'm gonna say it's the cleat for me.
It's everything. It's everything for me because the fact that he was like, "Oh, put me in, coach," and he sat on that field and chewed that thing. And then when they tried to get him off, he was like, "No, it's playtime. Pick me up." So cute. I can't even stand it.
Hey, listen. So that is contender number 1.
a good one.
Contender number 2 for the Go Hard Award. Oh my goodness, this has to be probably flop of the century.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Run it.
With a 7-foot wingspan. 2nd and 8. NC State Hockman back to the air and airmails Carter again. And then Carter with a shove on Eccles. And Eccles has watched some soccer during quarantine.
Apparently.
Bruh.
Hey, the acting job. My goodness. Yo, really?
It wasn't that dramatic.
Hey, it was not, but he got what he needed. He got that extra.
I saw that flag.
They throw the flag. Oh, the way he looked like he was dead. I don't know who should win.
Here's where he told on himself when he was like this, and then the guy hit him, and then he was like this. I was like,
hey, I love it. I love it. Hey, acting gone right. Give that man an Oscar. I don't know who to choose. So you know what? We're going to let the people choose this week's Go Hard Award. So listen, get at us on social media. Hit the follow button at Run That Back DMV on IG. You can let us know. Personally, my IG is at Aladdin the Prince.
of course, I'm at Deja Perez.
And you can let us know who should win this week's Go Hard Award. All right, we'll catch y'all next week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until then, run it.